One of the things Ross does well on the outside pitch, goes the opposite way, and there's a big hole between short and third. Shortened up on the bat.
That's a ground ball. That's in foul territory. Stay with the same count. After 7 games this year, AC, the Aggies had committed a grand total of 1 error. I mean, they were terrific defensively, and they're not a bad fielding team. It just, at times, it kind of bites them, and at the wrong times.
It can create that third ball game against Missouri last weekend.
1-2. That's foul. Yeah, on Sunday against Missouri, the Aggies led 6-1 going to the 9th. Costly mistake after mistake in the top of the 9th allowed Missouri to score 5 runs and tie it at 6. Fortunately for A&M, they scratched one across in the bottom of the 9th to win that game and the series.
OU doing the same thing, the walk-off.
That's a call for 4 strikeouts looking for Kyle Martin.
Been going away, and then he comes in with the fastball on the inside part of the plate. Just kind of freezes Ross, and he knew it as he heads back to the dugout. But OU last weekend, a walk-off 4-3 victory against K-State last Sunday as well.
Exactly. Both of these teams experienced it on Sunday.
It just gives you that confidence that when you get late into the ball game, it will come through in the clutch.
Brightwell is the hitter. Throw over to first. Again, Carey, no stolen bases this season, nor has he attempted one.
A&M defensively, outfield playing deep. Same situation, wanted to cut a ball off instead of allowing it to get to the wall.
It's out of play. Back onto the netting.
Defensively, infielders looking for that double play. Third baseman playing close to the bag. House holding the runner on at first.
Kyle Martin, the 0-1. Missed outside. It's 1-1.
With patience.
Brightwell is the top of the Oklahoma order. Martin waits and now comes to the plate. Another foul ball.
That time, instead of a fastball, looked like the breaking pitch coming in to the left-handed batter. On plate umpire Randy Wetzel getting fresh order of baseballs for the pouch.
This Oklahoma contest is the 6th of a 9-game homestand for A&M. 40 games in all in 2012 at their new home, Bluebell Park. That is a ground ball. There's one at second base. Nice play by Scott Arthur to get the lead runner.
Pretty heads-up play by Mikey Reynolds, not trying to force anything and making an errant throw. High chopper up the middle. Arthur getting to it, throwing to Reynolds. See the pivot right here on the bag. 2 away and runner at first base.
Caleb Bushyhead will come to the plate. He singled back in the 3rd. It's his only hit. The Aggies trying to keep it tied, and then the top of the order would come to the plate in the bottom of number 10. Pitch out. Nothing on.
And now, how many times have you seen when there's been a pitch out that the next pitch runner might go? Trying to get into scoring position.
Brightwell 1 for 1 in stolen bases this year, but remember, Brightwell just 5 starts on this campaign. Out of play. That's over the west lawn.
Over the roof.
Yep.
building, and then the indoor batting cages just beyond the offices.
Those batting cages, interestingly enough, as nice as they are, they were not a part of this project. Those were built in the early 2000s.
That's correct.
1-1 pitch to Caleb Bushyhead. It's now 2-1 to the Sooner shortstop.
Veteran right there, taking the pitch low.
Bushyhead from Manford, Oklahoma.
Making the pitcher throw strikes.
Kyle Martin standing tall with a 2-1 count. Back to work. This is a ground ball. This is at the second baseman, Scott Arthur. Underhand flip to the first baseman, Jacob House. Nothing across for Oklahoma in the top of the 10th. We're in extras, tied at 3.
Got a car scratch? Fix-It Pro fills, seals, and makes scratches disappear like magic, permanently. Any car, any color. Now the scratch has met its match with Fix-It Pro from Simon Eyes. Get yours now at these fine retail stores.
Itchy dry scalp? Could be your shampoo. Now there's a Selsun Blue just for itchy dry scalp. Strong itch fighters target the source of scalp itch, while 5 moisturizers keep hair healthy.
No more itch.
Selsun Blue Itchy Dry Scalp.
Got a clue? Get the blue.
It's never been easier to drive a new Toyota than right now during Team Toyota's buyback program. Get above market value for your old vehicle, then drive a safer, more reliable new Toyota. Lower your monthly payments and reduce your cost of ownership. Save thousands during the buyback program at Team Toyota.
Buzz, 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 buzz. You know, typical alarm clock. I am so glad to get rid of it. Just to be able to wake up in the morning on your own, that's a big accomplishment to me. I don't know how much money I need, but I know that whatever I have, that's what I'm going to live within.
Well, they'll cue up the war hymn again in the bottom of the 10th. They didn't get the magic in the 9th. They'll go for it in extras here in College Station. We're tied at 3. That was the first run of the game, an RBI single by Garrett Carey. A&M in the 3rd inning brings 2 runs across. Tyler Naquin, the ground ball here, the error, it scores Cray Bratson. 2-1 A&M after 3, but Oklahoma responds immediately. A double by Cody Wren off the glove of Naquin. 2-2, we're tied. 6th inning, the Sooners take the lead on this ground ball by Wren. But the Aggie defense has kept them in it. Caught stealing, Scott Arthur, the throw home, got him out there as well. In the 8th inning, Jacob House, sacrifice fly, RBI. Mikey Reynolds scores. That tied it at 3. That's where we stand. Bottom of the 10th starts right now. Good to see the youngsters hanging in with us tonight. They enjoy
No
free
school
baseball
tomorrow.
as much. Exactly.
No school tomorrow.
Good Friday, no school. The parents will allow it.
Absolutely.
Mikey Reynolds, the leadoff hitter. 0-1 count. Looking out at Stephen Okert. 1-1 now to the Aggie shortstop.
Good pitch.
And that's a call strike on the inner half of the plate. Reynolds. He's down in the count. That's a ground ball. Boy, they've had him play perfectly down that line. The Aggies have sprayed a few of them down that first base line, but Hunter Lockwood has been there each time in perfect position.
Well, if you're Oklahoma, you want to make sure you get this. You got the leadoff batter out. Now you want to get Bratson before you have to face Naquin and House.
Bratson tonight with the lone hit. Call strike on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Each team 8 hits apiece. Showing bunt that's inside.
I think it got Randy Wetzel. He's going to have to walk it off there. Says, here's a baseball. Let me walk down here.
Now he has a word with.
I wanted to see if Bratson offered on that bunt attempt.
Looks like he did not.
No.
David Wiley, our umpire over there, conferring that.
And gave an opportunity to walk it off a bit. Here comes the 9:28 right on time.
As we await a 1-1 to the Aggie center fielder, Cray Bratson. Call strike outside corner. It's 1-2. Sophomore from Bryan, Texas. Bratson, the single back in the 3rd inning. That's his hit. Struck him out swinging. And Okert, facing the top of the order in this bottom of the 10th, has set the first 2 down quickly. So Naquin will hit 3 hits tonight, 3 for 4. The Aggie All-American right fielder.
Well, this is exactly how you, if you've got a facing, nobody on base, 2 away. That's exactly what OU would order.
First pitch. That's a call strike. Whether it's Okert or John, these Oklahoma pitchers have been throwing first pitch strike very effectively.
2 engines going by.
Strike 2. Got him down in the count. Naquin on Tuesday night lifted the game-winning home run against Texas San Antonio.
Breaking pitch. Just missed.
That was a 4-3 Aggie win. The 0-2 is outside. It's 1-2.
Okert grabs the ball on the mound. He's ready to go.
Struck him out looking. Okert has made quick work of the Aggie lineup since entering this game. He's had them on their heels. We're going to the 11th.
The parts pros at your local Napa Auto Parts store offer Napa know-how and great monthly specials like Seafoam Motor Treatment or Seafoam Trans Tune, your choice, only $6.48. Castrol GTX Conventional Motor Oil is also on sale for $3.49 a quart. Plus, save 50% on Napa Professional Hand Tool Sets. And remember, the Napa know-how is free.
Acme Oyster House has been satisfying the appetites of locals and tourists for over 100 years. It's the quality you can taste in our fresh Gulf oysters. So whether ice cold on the half shell, char grilled in a sizzling garlic butter, or fried to golden perfection, Acme oysters are the best you'll ever have. And it's not just the oysters. We're serving all the New Orleans classics like red beans and rice, seafood gumbo, jambalaya, and more, seasoned to perfection and served up with a smile. So pull up a chair, take in the history, and soak up the flavor. Acme Oyster House, still grilling and chilling for over 100 years.
Today, with the swipe of a comb, the last gray-haired man on Earth disappeared.
This is how the gray era met its end. Just for Men Auto Stop. It's a breakthrough. No mix, no mess. It just combs in. And the formula shuts off at just the right color for the perfect look every time. It's foolproof. New, Just for Men Auto Stop. Gray is over.
The top of the Aggie lineup couldn't make anything happen in the bottom of the 10th. So we go to the 11th, and the A&M hurler Kyle Martin is going to have to face 3, 4, and 5, White, Lockwood, and Mayfield. Max White, 0 for 4 in the contest. The last time he came to the plate, he reached on an error. This is a ground ball at Blake Alleman. That throw is low, but House grabs it. 1 out.
First pitch swinging. Martin getting a little number to Alleman. Alleman set in the short hop, and House doing a good job keeping his foot on the bag. That big mitt, scoop it up. Goes in the book 5-3. Not even with the asterisks, the throw was in the dirt.
They'll never know it. Hunter Lockwood's 1 for 3. All of his previous at-bats came against Michael Walker, the Aggie starter. That's a call strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Kyle Martin has done excellent work for Texas A&M in relief, but so has Stephen Okert, the OU reliever. Okert, as of right now, has retired 7 straight Aggies. That'll miss. Ball and 2 strikes to Hunter Lockwood.
Nobody out. Scott Arthur, second baseman, playing a shallow right field.
The 1-2 into center field. Trey Bratson makes the catch. Well, now Jack Mayfield. First 3 times Mayfield came to the plate, he got a base hit, 2 singles and a double. The last time Mayfield came up, he was the first man that Kyle Martin faced, and Martin struck him out looking. But nonetheless, a hot night for Jack Mayfield, the Sooners' second baseman. Kyle Martin starts him off with a strike. Kmart, as he's affectionately known by his teammates. I believe you called him that, AC, when he came into the ball game. Sir. Now he's gone 0-2 to Mayfield.
And then out of Del Rio, Texas.
0-2 pitch. This is a ground ball. Mikey Reynolds, the throw, got him. Oklahoma goes silently in the 11th. It's the Aggies' chance at it when we come back.
Calco in Hotard. First in safety, first in luxury.
You know Calco. You see us on the road and all around town. You know us by the quality of our work with an attention to personalized service and our unparalleled commitment to the safety of every passenger. You know us.
Just ask for me, Jonathan Nichols.
Or me, Patrick Martin.
Nationally recognized and locally respected.
Hotard and Calco. Affordable luxury, unparalleled service.
Call today.
I have urgent news. If you have good credit now and a good credit history, you can qualify for a low fixed rate 30-year refinance loan from Mortgage in 15 minutes.
They turned my good credit into a great rate. Thank you, Mortgage in 15 minutes.
They came through, like they said, in less than 15 minutes. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Call us now for your low fixed rate loan.
Call 1-800-396-6407. Call now.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1-800-741-8539.
The Aggies are hoping the third time to play the war hymn is a charm. The Aggie war hymn cranks up once again. They tried it prior to the bottom of the 9th, didn't work. Tried it prior to the bottom of the 10th, didn't work. Let's see if it brings the Olsen magic in the 11th. Jacob House will lead it off 4 times. He has hit a fly ball into center field. 0 for 3, and one of those F8s.
Now that's 5.
Yeah, 5 into center field. One of his flyouts to center was a sack that drove in a run. Not this time. One pitch, one out.
Hey, the left-handers for OU have really done a job tonight.
8 in a row retired by Stephen Okert. A&M does not have a hit against this left-handed OU reliever. Matt Yingle will try his hand. A couple of base knocks for the Aggie DH. Inside here, it's 2-0. Yingle is actually the only man to reach base against Okert.
I was just going to say, and then has the speed once he gets on. That's the guy that you would like on the base path.
Yingle walked against Okert in the 8th. 3-0 count in the 11th. It's a call strike. Usually is on the 3-0.
Come on, Blue, we're going to be here all night.
Okert once again foul ball out of play. We're full up. Right on the roof of Bluebell Park. And we've just gone past the 3-hour mark from College Station, Texas. A&M and OU dueling in another tight one. They seem to have done that time and time again in their series. Full count pitch, right field. Running it down and making the catch is Eric Ross.
Nine men retired in a row by this reliever for OU.
A&M cannot solve Okert. Brandon Wood struck out in his only time to the plate against Okert. That's outside, 1-0.
Don't believe any activity in either bullpen.
And he skied him over the infield. Mayfield the catch, and the Aggies silently go down in the 11th.
Calco in Hotard. First in safety, first in luxury.
You know Calco. You see us on the road and all around town. You know us by the quality of our work with an attention to personalized service and our unparalleled commitment to the safety of every passenger. You know us.
Just ask for me, Jonathan Nichols.
Or me, Patrick Martin.
Nationally recognized and locally respected.
Hotard and Calco. Affordable luxury, unparalleled service.
Call today.
There was a little bit of trepidation, not quite knowing what the next phase was going to be, because you've been, this is what you've been doing, working. And now you're talking about, well, I won't be, and I get the chance to spend more time with my wife and my kids. It's my world. That's my world.
Got a car scratch? Fix-It Pro fills, seals, and makes scratches disappear like magic, permanently. Any car, any color. Now the scratch has met its match with Fix-It Pro from Simonize. Get yours now at these fine retail stores.
Consider this, a mouthwash strong enough to rebuild tooth enamel, yet gentle enough for sore mouths. New Axe Sensitive with soothing botanicals, and it has maximum fluoride to rebuild enamel up to 2 times stronger. New Axe Sensitive, strong teeth, fresh breath in a sensitive formula.
Don't go to sleep on us. We've still got a game to decide.
There we go. That lawn and the blanket, nice and comfortable.
Can be pretty comfortable when you hit the 12th inning. Well,
hoodoo.
Looking for magic. The Aggies are searching it out. And this is officially the longest game of A&M season as we go to the 12th. Oklahoma has played a 12-inning game once this year.
OU 1-1 in extra inning games. One of those, I believe, was against Texas.
Lost that one as they were swept by the Horns. Here's Cody Wren. It's a 2-0 count to him. Kyle Martin and Stephen Okert, your two relievers tonight, have done noble work. You're starting to wonder how far they can go. You look at Okert there, he's got the rally cap on, as does his teammates. That's outside, and he threatens to walk the lead man in the top of the 12th inning.
Not what you would dial up if you were a recipe.
Call strike three. Excuse me, it's call strike one on the 3-0 pitch. And there is action in the Texas A&M bullpen. The 3-1 to Wren, and he walked him. Estevan Uriegas, a left-hander, and a right-hander, Parker Ray, are in the Aggie bullpen. Dylan Neal, the hitter. There's the Aggies warming up.
They stopped selling the 7-inning scratch.
Neal came into the game late behind the plate for the Sooners. His only time at bat was in the 9th when he struck out looking.
One of the things with both relievers going number of pitches, then you probably wouldn't see him in game 2, but could come back possibly if the pitch count doesn't get too high in the 3rd game of the series. But a lot of times somebody like Martin could go, an inning or even 2-3 days in a row in these weekend series. But if you extend them like they've done here with the number of pitches, probably using him up, and he's really been one of the key guys out of the A&M bullpen.
Neal unable to lay down the bunt in his first try at it. Now he pulls back, slaps this one foul into right.
Looks like that may be going to the bullpen. There we go. Lakeland fires it back to the bullpen behind him there in right field.
So Dylan Neal, the Oklahoma catcher, down in the count 0-2. Kyle Martin looks on.
Third baseman Alleman still just about even with the bag.
0-2. It's outside. Well, the Aggie crowd wanted it, but certainly not going to get it from Randy Wetzel, the home plate umpire.
See, Langford, he had to reach out a little bit. He tried to frame it. Wetzel says, no, not quite. Just a bit outside.
There you go, 1-2 to Dylan Neal. That's a ground ball. Arthur booted it, and he won't be able to get anybody.
This is a family game.
A walk and an error, and Oklahoma is now threatening. I think he would have been able to get the lead runner. Let's see. Definitely.
Runner stops, goes around, does not make contact with Arthur, and goes safely into second base. Heads up running by Wren, not to run into the fielder, so that the umpire then has that possibility of calling interference. And now you can bet that Carey will be called upon to lay down a bunt.
Arthur, usually a more sure-handed defender at second base. An untimely error in the top of the 12th.
Looked like he stopped just about a half step instead of coming in and fielding cleanly.
First pitch to Carey. Unable to lay the bunt down. 0-1.
Carey squaring around early. What he's trying to do is to make sure to bunt the ball if he can, towards third base, make the third baseman come in to field the ball. House will be crashing from the first base side.
Tried it again and came up empty. It's 0-2. Well, Dylan Neal moments ago, he was unable to lay down a bunt. But the Sooners were bailed out on the error by Scott Arthur. And now Garrett Carey unable to do it.
Down at the bottom of the lineup. I don't know if I'd put it on again. It's not squaring around early. But here he is.
He does show it. Bunts this one foul. And he is out. Runners are going to have to go back to where they came from. Garrett Carey can't get the bunt down. There's a strikeout on that failed third attempt.
And you don't, with Ross, you would have to look at possibility of drag bunt or pushing it towards third base with his speed.
Ross nearly laid one down successfully in the fourth inning, but a good play by the Aggie pitcher at the time. Michael Waka denied him. This is foul off the first base side. It's an 0-1 count. Ross, that single, it was his first time up. You get a look at Cody Wren, he's at second base. Dylan Neal at first. Wren walked and Neal reached on an error. 3 errors tonight for A&M, 1 by OU. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's outside for a ball. Again, A&M and Oklahoma, they're going to conclude this series over the next 2 days. They go tomorrow night at 6:30, and then on Saturday they'll play at 3:30. They'll take a break on Easter Sunday. 1-1. That's foul. And the Sooner right fielder is down in the count.
And defensively, the outfield, especially the left field and center field, really shallowed up. Naquin playing back regular depth.
1-2 pitch, ground ball, Scott Arthur. There's the out at second, not in time at first. Eric Ross runs fielder's choice, and Cody Wren moves to third. Out at second base is Dylan Neal.
Once again, the speed. Able to beat the throw first base. Keep hope alive for the Sooners. The error extending the inning. A&M should have been out of the inning, but the E4 extends it. And now one of the hottest hitters for OU coming into tonight, Brightwell, steps in.
And it makes you have to go back to the top of the order. Brightwell awaits the first pitch from Kyle Martin. That's outside for a ball. It's 1-0. They're at the corners for Oklahoma. It's Cody Wren running at third. And as you can see, game tied at 3 in the top of the 12th. Brightwell, the freshman, 5th start of the year. Runner is going. The Aggies not worried about it. They'll give him second base. Swing and a miss by Brightwell. It's Eric Ross moving to second. But Martin looking to get this man right here, trying to keep it tied. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Bring some of the A&M faithful to their feet.
They'll try and urge on the righty, Kyle Martin. He's come out of the bullpen and in relief, of Michael Waka. A 1-2 pitch. on its way. Ground ball. Mikey Reynolds fields, throws, got him. And in the background, you can hear the war hymn for a 4th time. 3-3.
5 is in for our Hornets, and we want you to be in too. Text IN to 269-411, and you will be in to win a VIP Hornets experience. Get in the contest, and you could win a pair of tickets to a Hornets game, dinner for 2 at Walk-On's Restaurant, and a free oil change from Take 5. Just text IN to 269-411 now for your chance to win. Message and data rates may apply. Take 5 is your local home for the 5-minute oil change.
Got a car scratch? Fix-It Pro fills, seals, and makes scratches disappear like magic, permanently. Any car, any color. Now the scratch has met its match with Fix-It Pro from Simonize. Get yours now at these fine retail stores.
Itchy dry scalp? Could be your shampoo. Now there's a Selsun Blue just for itchy dry scalp. Strong itch fighters target the source of scalp itch, while 5 moisturizers keep hair healthy.
No more itch.
Selsun Blue Itchy Dry Scalp.
Got a clue? Get the blue.
I had a printout of how many hours I've actually put in over my career, and it's 168,000 hours. So just think, if you had an 8-hour job, I'm like a man of 100 and some years old. I've worked very hard to support my family, and I finally reached that point where I'm going to retire.
3-3, moving to the bottom of the 12th inning. The Aggies 3 errors tonight, and at times their defense has been costly, but in this one, none of the errors have come home to haunt them. Kyle Martin, an easy play in the 10th. He launched that one high. This would have made the 12th inning quite easy. That last one could have made the 12th inning quite easy for the Aggies, but the ball was booted by Scott Arthur, the second baseman. And A&M had to get out of a jam just a half a frame ago. Now we go to the bottom of the 12th. A discussion here by Randy Wetzel, our home plate umpire, and he wants to talk to Sonny Galloway. Cole Langford is the man to lead off for the Aggies in the bottom of 12. Conversation continues. Really not sure what that could be about at this point. Another umpire will get involved. So tonight, 3 errors by the Aggies. They've been very fortunate that they haven't been too costly. And like we said, A&M at times, their defense has been shaky. Now this Aggie team, they were in the College World Series last year. Many feel they have a shot at returning this year, but some think that the defense will have to be shored up if A&M is going to make a considerable run. But A&M has to like where they stand right now. 23-6 on the year, ranked 4th in the Collegiate Baseball Writers Poll. The NCAA RPI has the Aggies 7th. That was at the beginning of this week.
0-0 count. And the home plate umpire says play ball.
All right, so Cole Langford. That's a ball. Okert, terrific work against the Aggie lineup. High and tight here to Cole Langford, 2-0.
Had the idea of maybe leaving that shoulder right there to get a runner on base, but instead, ball 2.
2-0 pitch is inside. It's 3-0. Okert, this lefty you're looking at for Oklahoma in relief, has retired 10 consecutive Aggies. It's been a well-pitched game all around. Waka and John, those were our 2 starters, and now it's Martin and Okert in the ball game. That's a pitch that's high and tight, and he walked Cole Langford to lead off the bottom of the 12th. That is the first base runner for the Aggies since the 8th inning.
Well, we'll see a fundamental baseball of laying down a sacrifice bunt.
And Charlie Curl's going to come in and pinch run for Cole Langford.
There he goes.
Blake Alleman to the plate. There's Langford coming out. Drew the 4-pitch walk. Charlie Curl getting instructions. First base coach Mike Clement. And now Charlie out of Amarillo, Texas. Chant of ball 5 comes down from Bluebell Park as Okert has thrown 4 consecutive pitches out of the zone. These Aggie fans obviously want that to continue. The bunt is laid down by Alleman. A little bit of a dangerous flip by Okert, kind of nonchalant on the backhand, but he does get Alleman. Sack bunt is laid down, and now moving to second base is Charlie Curl.
Yeah, that's just getting your job done at the plate. With the left-hander on the mound kind of falling towards third base. Alleman bunting the ball to the first base side.
Scott Arthur is due up. It looks as if he will not hit. Scott Arthur has just headed back to the A&M dugout. You're looking at Mike Sawyers, the Aggie third base coach, talking to Randy Wetzel. We have yet to see anyone come out for A&M who's going to hit. Now that's Mikey Reynolds, who's due up next after whoever this next A&M hitter is. Scott Arthur took a couple of steps toward home plate and then walked back to the dugout, and he's been in there for quite some time. We don't expect him to come to the plate now. But a lot of folks looking at that Aggie dugout, and now coming out is Mitchell Knapp.
There we go. Now I can see where you have a double switch here in the lineup because you've replaced your catcher, Langford, now is a catcher. So with him pitch hitting, then you can leave Curl in the ball game at second base. And now batting for Arthur will remain in the game at catcher.
Spelled N-A-U, pronounced now, as in right now. The Aggies need a hit. Mitchell
had a couple of plays at the plate last weekend.
He's from Spring, Texas. He called time as he thought Okert was taking too long. And it took Mitchell quite some time to come out of that dugout after Scott Arthur was pinch hit for. First pitch on its way. It's called strike.
Nice breaking pitch. Defensively, looking out fairly straight away in the outfield. Infielders are back. Infielders going to dive, try to knock anything down. Don't want that ball to scoot through to the outfield.
It's a breaking ball outside.
Right fielder Ross has a great arm. Left-hander. Center fielder, pretty good arm. And the left fielder, a lot of times that's one of the reasons you're out in left field, not as strong of an arm.
And the 1-1. High, it's 2-1.
Last weekend, Texas A&M tried to score a tying run in the bottom of the ninth on the Saturday ball game, was thrown out 8-2.
Outside 3-1. And that Saturday game was a loss for the Aggies against Missouri. At the time, it evened up that series a game apiece, and then A&M got the dramatics in the ninth to win it on Sunday. And the Aggies in conference play, they've taken 2 of 3 from Kansas State and Mizzou. That's what's got them at their 4-2 record as we speak. 3-1. Foul ball.
Good fastball, good aggressive swing. The battle that you like to see here. 2 teams going at it, but right here, the batter now going against the pitcher, Okert. Mano a mano.
Lefty on righty. 3-2. Out of play. That'll reach the east lawn. On the right field berm. That young man will go home with a souvenir.
Courtesy of the Dixie Chicken.
That's right. One of the famous venues in this town. Another full count pitch. This foul.
The battle continues.
Well, in the most crucial of situations. Bottom 12 tie game. Runner on second. Pitch after pitch.
A 12 pitch at bat.
Okert against Now.
Who will flinch?
Now here we go. One more time. That's low in the dirt, and that'll get over the screen.
Stay there.
And the runner will stay at
third
base. And it's a walk to Mitchell Now.
Wild pitch allows Curl.
Well, Rob Childress is going to come out and talk. And I'm not sure if he's asking about the fact that the ball went over the screen. Does his runner, Charlie Curl, get home too?
Right, because the pitch, to me, there's no way the runner had gotten to third base before it goes out of play.
You are right about that. Yeah. That's another souvenir.
Absolutely. Says, Mom, can I hang on to it? You betcha.
I'll tell you what, with that ball getting out of play on the wild pitch, it so high off the catcher Neal, it went over the backstop and into the stands. Rob Childress just wanted to come out and ask and say, hey, can I steal one?
Yes, exactly.
Grab one.
Saying the throw, can we get +1? But Wetzel says, nope, we got runners now first and third.
And one out in the bottom of the 12th. Mikey Reynolds is going to come to the plate. Charlie Curl's your runner at third. Obviously, you see the meeting on the mound there by the OU infield. Rob Childress looks on. Sonny Galloway conducting the meeting.
Wetzel has joined the meeting now. I think they've determined what they're going to get for the wedding gift. And
the candlesticks always make a nice gift.
Nice gift. There we go.
And I tell you what, he left that conversation exactly like the Bull Durham one. Let's get two.
Let's get two. That's right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
How Sonny Galloway left that one. So Mikey Reynolds to the plate. He's hitless in this ball game, 0 for 4. Charlie Curl is at third base with the game tied at 3 and 1 out.
Your outfield is pulled in.
That's Mitchell Now at first base. Okert, first pitch to Reynolds. Call strike. Reynolds in his only plate appearance against Stephen Okert, he bounced out to the first baseman, Hunter Lockwood, 3 unassisted. The junior transfer trying to make it happen. 0-1 pitch. Low for a ball, it's 1-1.
Good pitch, good location, good patience by the batter. Laying off. See Curl at third. Now at first.
Okert, tall on the hill, the 1-1. That's a pitch out. Nothing on. It's 2-1. There's Reynolds, your hitter. Charlie Curl at third. Mitchell Now at first. And Stephen Okert on the hill. The 2-1. Just missed the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike to the A&M leadoff hitter, Mikey Reynolds.
Well, it's not the end of the world if you walk Reynolds here to load the bases, so then you have the forced play at the plate. As it is, you're going to have to put a tag if it's a ground ball.
Foul ball out of play. We go full to the Aggie shortstop. St. Mary's College his freshman year, Paradise Valley Community College a year ago. Now at Texas A&M, has started every game at shortstop. He's carried a solid bat into this A&M program, and Mikey Reynolds with a full count and a 3-3 tie in the bottom of the 12th. And he walked him.
I would say that the runner at first and second doesn't mean a thing. That runner at third is the key. And now with the ground ball, you can go home to first. Imagine your middle infielder's going to play a little shallower than normal double play depth.
And AC, if you're the Aggies, you do like the fact that Bratson's at the plate. It's a difficult double play with his speed.
Absolutely. Some guys are more double play minded. But then again, a sharply hit ground ball, 2 second or short, a flip and a good pivot. Just making sure everyone's on the same page. Looks like from the full windup as well.
Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom 12, game is tied. Looks like time was called.
I think that was catcher making the call.
Bratson, the Bryan, Texas native, grew up an Aggie, now wearing the maroon and white in a crucial situation. It's outside, 1-0.
And his lucky number 13.
That's the one that counts, Charlie Curl at third. Oker, 1-0. In the air, right field.
Very close play.
Ross, the catch. They're tagging. And the Aggies win it. Charlie Curl safe at the plate. And Texas A&M has won it 4-3. The catcher, Dylan Neal, livid. So is Sonny Galloway. The Aggies with the win, 4-3. On the sacrifice fly and RBI off the bat of Cray Bratson. Scoring Charlie Curl. The Aggies, the victors on this opening night of the series against the Oklahoma Sooners as Galloway's conversation at the plate continues.
Good teamwork here by the umpires, making sure that the conversation stays between the home plate umpire.
And I think he got the call right. It looked like Curl's hand was in safely in time. I tell you what though, AC, a lot of Aggie fans, they flash back to last Saturday when an Aggie runner was thrown out at home plate.
That hand?
Yeah, he's got his hand in there and he looks safe. But last Saturday against Missouri, an Aggie runner was thrown out at the plate in which a lot of A&M fans thought he was safe. Called out and A&M lost the game. Possible flashback for some Aggie fans.
But looked like a good call there by Randy Wetzel. He's one of the veteran umpires in the Big 12. And the thing for me in those situations, he's in good position. Fly ball, does a great job, right fielder on the fly, one hop, but reaches in with that hand.
AC, you said it while the ball was in the air. Gonna be close.
Yeah, gonna be close.
Good throw.
One hop, and that hand reaches in just ahead.
Charlie
That left
Curl,
hand.
the game-winning run. A nice effort by Neal to block the plate and keep him out of there, but that left hand just got inside.
You see him going back, tagging up at third, and there he's off and running.
Good jump by Curl.
Because any hesitation and he's going to be out. What a ball game.
All right, Well, let's talk about it. Texas A&M has won the game 4-3. Cray Bratson, the game-winning sacrifice fly, an RBI. That takes it, Cray.
How's it going?
Just your mindset at the plate, bottom of the 12th, bases loaded. Your mindset going into that at bat.
I just wanted to put the ball in play and most likely get in the outfield. You know, I kind of messed up on the bunt earlier, getting the runner over, but it ended up Jacob House got him in with a fly ball, and I feel like I needed to do the same exact thing he did.
I tell you, Cray, did you have any flashbacks to last weekend? I know we've had a couple of bang-bang plays there at the plate.
It was, you know, the same exact situation. You know, I did it last weekend, and I was hoping I could do it again this weekend, and sure enough, it came down to me at the plate, and, you know, I just wanted to do what I could do.
Cray, how comfortable is this team in a close ball game? You guys have played a lot of them, and obviously your record shows that it's a good ball club, 24-6. How comfortable are you guys in these situations?
We're really comfortable. You know, we work on in spring ball, we do, you know, 27 outs and stuff. We work on, you know, being down in certain situations. And when we're down in the count or something like that, or we're down in the game in the 9th inning, we have no pressure. And last year I felt like we didn't have that comfort, you know, comfortable at bats at the plate. But this year, Coach Sawyer's really worked with us with you know, bad situations that we're in and somehow find a way to get out of them.
All right, well done, Cray. We'll let you go join your team. Nice job tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, Cray Bratson, the sophomore from Bryan, Texas, the hometown guy. He's a hometown hero tonight, Alan. A&M will win it 4-3 in 12 innings over the Oklahoma Sooners, and what a start to this series. Back in a moment to College Station. An up-close look at the hometown hero, Cray Bratson from Bryan, Texas, the twin city of College Station. Cray grew up an Aggie, and he launched the game winner tonight, a sacrifice fly into right field. There's Michael Walker. He started this one for Texas A&M, did a nice job, hurled into the 8th inning, then he turned it over to Kyle Martin. AC, here's the game winner.
Lifting that fly ball out to right field, and we had said Ross has a good arm.